the learning for me is I do have a voice and I should have stuck up a little bit more for me and for Ryan.
What are your thoughts on Emily's admission to using Ozempic? Obviously, she hits the gym, 7 days a week and things like that. But what are your thoughts on that?
Listen, she owned it. She tried it. I just feel like this, and I know people are very judgmental on it. I think women have to do what makes them feel good. And look at her now. Like, she is on fire. She looks freaking amazing. I see her in the gym. I mean, if I am there, she's there. She's busting her ass. So the fact that she tried it, I just say, so what? I mean, I get it.
I spoke to Emily and she said that she feels like Ryan is worse than a red flag. He is a walking like neon flag.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And, what's your relationship like with Emily right now?
Gosh, I like Emily. I like Emily. And so I would say, I remember, I feel like there was a time when people were saying stuff about Emily or Shane was insensitive, or I don't really know. And when I met Emily, she talked so lovingly about her husband. She talked about her family. And not for 1 second did I think, Shane's probably a shitty husband, because I was listening to the woman I was trying to get to know. And so it's unfair. Is Ryan a walking red flag because in his single years, he had a lot of fun? So that makes him a walking red flag. And that automatically makes him some cheating POS with me. It's super unfair to Ryan. He's actually, I have never been more loved or prioritized in my life. And, for him to take, he's such a good partner. And it's so unfortunate that they just want to listen to talk from past. And that's who they're going to judge him to be.
Emily said that, you kind of had a tendency to maybe create your own narrative and make yourself look a little better this season, and she said that she was sometimes maybe at fault doing that as well, her first season of the show. Did you ever have that mindset being like, maybe I don't want to look bad in certain situations, or were you trying to be as open and honest as you possibly could?
Okay, so whenever I keep getting asked the question, just to be honest, it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Right. Be honest about what? And I'm trying to understand, am I dishonest about Will and I? Am I being dishonest about Ryan and I? I just wish there was the question of what is it? Because I would address it. Truly, if there is a question about something that I'm being dishonest about, I would answer that. I notice myself when I watch. I sit and I know what I'm doing. I'm thinking, because you have to understand how confused I was. Yeah. I'm with my friend, but wait, and these are old issues, but hold on, does she feel this way? And so I'm constantly like this. I think the learning for me is I do have a voice and I should have stuck up a little bit more for me and for Ryan.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.